when I was 33 years old. I was working at Google. I was at Google for almost 11 years. I was 35 weeks pregnant, and it was in that first weekly appointment in the last month of the pregnancy where during this exam my doctor discovered a tumor. There was high confidence that delivering the baby would give the best chances of both the baby surviving and me surviving. So the next day after I met with the oncologist, I delivered my son, Arthur. There was very little time for me to feel like a new mom. I had about 2 weeks from the time of his delivery to when my treatment first started. He had 6 rounds of chemo and then internal radiation procedures known as brachytherapy. Brachytherapy is incredibly powerful and it's incredibly important. The tools themselves, though, they look like medieval torture devices. Women weren't included in clinical trials until 1993, and so these were never properly designed for a woman's anatomy. It is incredibly painful, it is incredibly traumatic. Why is a doctor using a tool from the 1970s in women's health when you go down the hall and you look at how men are being treated for prostate health, and that equipment looks like the best of modern technology? You can't justify that. The need for innovation must happen within cervical health because it is killing women today.
You cannot cure cervical cancer reliably without brachytherapy. People should not be absconding because it's so intolerable. I think even during the procedures, her own procedures, she would say, "Can we do this better?" And I told her, I absolutely know that we can. But first, let's get you to remission. My job was to get her back home. This cancer could not win. With the scans showing no evidence of disease, we all breathed a deep sigh of relief. I just felt like, in your face cancer, this mom gets to go home.
I had become incredibly close to my care team, and with Dr. Balogun particularly, we had ideas of a different way to design this device together while I was still in treatment. We began to start exploring what does it look like to bring a new medical device to market. I came from this incredible environment at Google where nothing was impossible. So our design of our device is a combination of features that are better tailored to fit the female anatomy. We have filed IP, we've raised some funding, and we're about to start our development work on the prototype. We're very excited about it. I never thought in those moments in treatment that it would eventually become an opportunity and it would bring me such fulfillment and purpose. That's like the coolest thing.